Have you ever looked in the mirror and wished you could change something about yourself? Maybe your hair, your face, your body? If so, you're not alone. So many of us feel that way. Today, I want to share a beautiful story that might just change the way you see yourself forever. It's called The Mirror of the Heart. Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, there lived a kind young girl named Lina. But despite her good heart, Lina was never happy with how she looked. Every single morning, she'd stand in front of the mirror, sighing. She wished her hair was shinier, her face more perfect, her body slimmer. She felt invisible next to others she thought were prettier. One day, a wise old woman, known throughout the land as the Heart Weaver, visited the village. Her wisdom was said to be almost magical. Lina, feeling desperate, gathered all her courage, approached the old woman, and asked, "Wise mother, can you make me more beautiful? I feel so plain compared to everyone else." The Heart Weaver simply smiled, her eyes twinkling. She reached into her bag and pulled out a small handheld mirror, completely covered in a thick layer of dust. She handed it to Lina and said, "Take this mirror, but you must not clean it. For the next 7 days, I want you to go out and help one person each day. After 7 days, come back to me." Lina was confused. What did helping people have to do with her appearance? But she trusted the wise woman's words and agreed. On the very first day, Lina found a little boy crying because he had lost his pet goat. Lina spent the afternoon helping him search, and together they found the goat tangled in some bushes. The boy's joyful smile warmed her heart. That evening, as she glanced into the dusty mirror, she thought she saw a faint, gentle glow around her own face. It was strange, but she brushed it off. On the second day, the sun was scorching hot. Lina saw an old traveler resting by the side of the road, looking exhausted. She ran home, filled a jug with cool water, and offered it to him. He drank gratefully, thanking her with kind eyes. That night, when she looked in the mirror, her own eyes seemed to sparkle a little brighter through the dust. On the third day, she decided to visit a lonely neighbor, an elderly woman who rarely had visitors. Lina sat with her, listened to her stories, and shared a cup of tea. By the time Lina left, the old woman was smiling for the first time in weeks. And that night, the mirror seemed a little clearer, its surface shining just a bit more. Day 4 was a challenge. Lina saw a girl who had once made fun of her clothes. Her first instinct was to walk away, but then she remembered her promise. She took a deep breath, walked over, and offered the girl a simple, genuine compliment about her scarf. The girl was surprised, but she smiled back. Lina's heart felt lighter than air. That evening, the glow in the mirror seemed warmer, more golden. On the 5th day, she found a skinny, hungry dog shivering outside her house. She brought it some food and fresh water. The dog ate eagerly and then wagged its tail so hard its whole body wiggled. Lina couldn't help but laugh. Her reflection in the dusty mirror looked more alive, more vibrant than she'd ever seen it. On the 6th day, Lina spent the entire day with her parents. She didn't do anything special. She just helped them with chores, listened to their worries, and told them how much she loved and appreciated them. She saw tears of happiness in their eyes. When she looked in the mirror that night, her face was simply radiant. Finally, the seventh day arrived. Lina didn't go out to find someone to help. Instead, she sat quietly by herself. She thought about all the negative things she had said to herself over the years. She thought about all the times she had criticized her own reflection, and with a quiet sense of peace, she forgave herself for it all. She whispered softly, "I am enough." That night, she picked up the mirror. The dust was completely gone. It was crystal clear, and it shone with a brilliant light. But it wasn't just a mirror anymore. In it, Lina saw not just her face, but a beauty so deep and so powerful that it seemed to light up the entire room. It was a beauty that came from her kindness, her compassion, and her newfound love for herself. With tears of joy streaming down her face, she ran back to the heart weaver. The wise woman was waiting for her, her smile as warm as ever. "My child," she said gently, "true beauty is never in the skin. It is in the kindness you give, the love you share, and the peace you make with yourself. That mirror didn't create your beauty. It only showed you what was always there, hidden beneath the dust of self-doubt." From that day on, Lina never complained about her looks again, and a funny thing happened. People in the village started to notice her more and more, not for her clothes or her hair, but for the incredible warmth and light she carried with her wherever she went. She was truly beautiful because she had discovered the mirror of her heart. Isn't that a powerful story? It teaches us that what we're all searching for isn't on the outside, but on the inside. So, inspired by Lina's journey, I've put together a little guide, our own 7-day challenge to help us find our inner beauty. First, let's start with reflection. I want you to grab a journal or a piece of paper and write down things you appreciate about your personality. Are you a good listener? Are you resilient, funny, loyal? Focus on who you are, not what you look like. Second, let's practice daily acts of kindness. Just like Lina, for the next 7 days, make it a point to help one person or even an animal each day. It doesn't have to be a grand gesture. It can be as simple as holding a door open, giving a sincere compliment, or feeding a stray cat. Notice how it makes you feel. Third is a gratitude ritual. Every night before you go to sleep, write down 3 things you are grateful for about your body. It might feel strange at first, but try it. For example, I'm grateful for my hands that allow me to create things, or I'm grateful for my legs that carry me on new adventures, or I'm grateful for my eyes that let me see the beauty of a sunset. This shifts our focus from criticism to appreciation. Number 4 is forgiveness. This is a big one. Think about someone who has hurt you with their words, and in your heart, forgive them. Let go of that weight. But even more importantly, forgive yourself for any negative self-talk. Every time you catch yourself being critical, gently stop and forgive that thought. Fifth, let's build inner peace. Every morning, just for 5 minutes, practice mindful breathing. Just sit, Close your eyes and focus on your breath going in and out. Then go to the mirror, smile at yourself a real, genuine smile and say out loud, I am worthy. I am beautiful inside and out. Say it until you start to feel it. 6. Nurture your mind. The heart weaver said a wise mind adds to your glow more than makeup ever could. And it's so true. Read books that inspire you. Learn a new skill you've always been curious about. Listen to podcasts that make you think. Keep your mind active and filled with positivity. And finally, number 7, spread joy. Beauty grows when it's shared. When you feel good, share that energy. Compliment others sincerely. Share a funny story. Be the reason someone smiles today. The positive energy you put out into the world will come back to you tenfold. This journey isn't about becoming a different person. It's about revealing the incredible, beautiful person you already are, just like Lina. It's about clearing away the dust of doubt and letting your inner light shine through. True beauty isn't something you achieve, it's something you uncover. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope Lina's story inspires you as much as it inspired me. If you're going to try this 7-day challenge, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your journey. Don't forget to like this video if it resonated with you, and subscribe for more stories that feed the soul. Remember, you are enough, you are worthy, and you are beautiful, inside and out. See you next time.